Nice to build some confidence as you go into Big Ten play at Illinois.
Yeah, and I mean, in our guys, I don't think that their confidence really hasn't been shaken. It definitely hasn't been shaken to the core. I mean, I know the overall record's not good. The schedule is challenging and tough at times. We played competitive at times, just not as consistent as we needed to. But you play that many games against good teams. I would have liked to have won one or two for sure. So it was disappointing to not even get one. But we battled. Even Southern Illinois. I mean, they're a quality team, and they got a team staff ERA of 2.7 and some change. So I thought we battled there, and really I think. And our players feel that we could have won all three. So, we just got to keep working and getting better. But, I think they're looking forward to keep moving forward and definitely building confidence off of what we've done.
Looks like your guys are still hustling out there despite the record, right? I mean, there was a couple plays out here where they, hustled to a ball to keep a runner from advancing and things. And,
yeah.
That kind of little stuff do you like to see, especially when it's cold and your record's not that great?
Yeah,
like
no,
that.
and they've had energy. They've had energy all year. The effort's there. It's just now the execution has got to be a little bit better. So, but again, it's one of those things that, that's why I keep reminding them, we're not just in game mode, we're not just playing games, we got to continue to get better. And I can honestly say that they have gotten better from the beginning of the season through the stretch of, the LSUs and Rices to now, there's been improvement. So, the overall record, I mean, it is what it is. We can't worry about that. We're not going to play like a 4-16 team, and we're going to go out and play hard baseball and try to win.
You mentioned Downs, or you're 1 and 2. Who's at the back end of that right now?
His name is TBA.
What's his ERA?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I did this a couple years ago, and it's we just haven't had a guy step up, and it's just almost like if I try to develop someone at this point in the season, they don't need to change anything that they're doing right now. So, but I did it 2 years ago with Calvin Gunner. If we used him on Friday, Saturday, if we didn't use him or didn't use him much, what I told him was that you're going to be a reliever pitching at the beginning of the ballgame, and don't get offended. But he may get the first two guys out. Next guy maybe hits a double, and if I feel like the matchup is better to bring somebody in to get that last out of the first inning, I'm going to do it. And it's not, again, we're just going to use the relievers all through the game 3. So. What that does is we only have 2 starters, so that does take another arm and it puts it back into our bullpen. So we've got definitely enough arms to cover the innings that we need to cover, but we're just going to go relief pitchers from inning 1. So
you think it's now easy to sort of focus on the Big Ten now that it's here and put what's happened in the non-conference behind you?
Yeah, I mean, we can, we can't. Looking back at non-conference, we played a really tough schedule. We can't completely forget it because, there's some things we learned from all those games. But we need to start looking forward to the Big Ten because our record, it doesn't matter anymore. It starts in the Big Ten. Our non-conference record doesn't matter. We can still win the Big Ten as of now. So we just got to keep going, and we're feeling pretty good going into this weekend. So hopefully we can get a couple wins in Illinois and get this thing rolling.
Still just looking for consistent offense like you got today, 1 through 9. You haven't always had that. Is that sort of what you feel like you guys need?
Yeah, I think our offense will put up runs. I think the most important part is it starts with the pitchers throwing up zeros. It just puts a lot of pressure on our offense when we give up a couple runs here and there, and we try too hard to get back in the game. But it works both ways too. You can put a couple runs up, pitchers also feel less pressure, so it goes both ways. But yeah, I think lately we've been doing a better job being consistent at the plate 1 through 9.
I mean, you're trying to build as much confidence as you can going into the conference games. So, the more people that have confidence up and down the lineup, I think the better our offense will be. So, the fact that 1 through 9 probably hit really well today will be good for Friday night against Illinois.
What do you guys still need? You think, to be able to play consistent day in and day out?
I mean, like today, like you guys said, 1 through 9 had good at bats. Sometimes, as a team, we lack offensively, and then we definitely, pitching-wise, finding starters that will give us a lot of innings, and guys that can come in big situations like Eichmann has. I think Eichmann has inherited, I don't know how many runners, and only let a couple of them score, but we need a couple more guys like that to step up out of the bullpen, and I think once we find that, we'll be a pretty tough team to beat.
I feel like you can be tested much more than you guys were in the non-conference as you head to the Big Ten season.
It's definitely one of the toughest non-conference schedules that I've seen around, but I feel like that's going to just help us. As you can see today, as we come back home and we're playing against teams up here, I think we're actually competing a lot better, and it's going to show here in the long run.
You're 3-3 in the last 6, which doesn't sound awesome, but it's better than it was before. Do you take something from that a little bit, feeling like you're getting closer to what you want to be?
We just take it one game at a time and one win at a time, and every win's going to bring us more confidence, and the better we play, the better we're going to be more confident and all that into the next games.